Now let's move to the topic structure of ovum. Earlier we have discussed in the process of gametogenesis, that is in the oogenesis, how the formation of secondary oocytes, then the occurrence of otid resulting in the formation of egg, or otid is the egg that leads to the formation. Now that is the process of the oogenesis we have studied. But if you don't know how an egg look like, what is the structure of egg, then our complete education of the oogenesis is not complete. So now let's move to know the better and some of the deeper meaning of the structure of the ovum. Because our mind need to be with the entrance examination, cracking the medical entrance MCQ, we have to keep in mind. Okay, students? So let's now move to know some deeper things. First thing is that we have to keep in mind, number one, egg is non-motile. It is rounded structure or oval structure which is little bit bigger than the cells of our body, normal cells of the body. Its size is 0.1 millimeter, mm. Okay, 0.1 mm is the size. So now we'll be going step by step in knowing how an egg look like. The egg is having a nucleus. The nucleus is very big. Okay? Then that nucleus of it is called the germinal vesicle. What it is called? It is called germinal, G-E-R-M-I-N-A-L, germinal vesicle. Nucleus is very big. This nucleus, okay? Nucleus is having also a very large nucleolus here. This one is what? Nucleolus. Center of the nucleus is what? Nucleolus. Nucleolus. Understood? So these two things are finding. One thing you have to keep in mind, the egg of human or the egg of female do not contain any yolk. So it is called alecythal. What it is? A-L-E-C-I-T-H-A-L. Alecythal. Okay? It is called alecythal. So this is the first thing that we are finding in case of knowing the egg of human being. Then we are finding another thing, you see. This one is externally covered by a plasma membrane. In case of what? Nucleus. Nucleus is externally covered by what? Plasma membrane. That plasma membrane in case of the egg which is surrounding what? Nucleus is called olema. What it is called? O-O-L-E-M-A. These names you have to keep in mind. Olema. Now, olema gives out some microvilli. Okay, student? Microvilli it gives out. This microvilli are meant for absorption of the nutrient when the ovum or the eggs develops. Clear? Now see some of the other things. You have to keep in mind one thing, that there is no centriole. I am writing here no centrioles. C-E-N-T-R-I-O-L-E-S. Centrioles in case of ovum. So the centriole that the egg will be getting will be coming from the sperm. We have discussed earlier in the neck. The one centriole was there, that will be coming. They don't have centriole. Got it? Next, we are finding in case of the egg, there are having two poles. One is called the animal pole here. Animal pole. And opposite to that is called the vegetal pole. V-E-G-E-T-L, vegetal pole. Animal pole and vegetal pole. Here it is having abundant cytoplasm. Got it? A is having what? Abundant of cytoplasm. Clear? This is called oplasm. You have to keep in mind O-P-L-A-S-M. Oplasm. Now, I will be putting now green here. There occurs, these are the plasma membrane. It surrounds. Okay? This is a plasma membrane which surrounds. Just below the plasma membrane, there is the occurrence of what? Cortical granules. Cortical granules. I'm now putting blue color. You put a concentration here. Just above that, you are finding the occurrence of a layer. Is okay? This is called, here I am writing, zona. Z-O-N-A-P-E-L-L-U-C-I-D-A. Zona pellucida. Clear? Now, most important thing, I am rubbing this part. Here, it is having another layer that I will be putting it with like this. Radiating structure. Okay? These are the radiating structure you are finding here. So these are called corona. C-O-R-O-N-A. Corona radiata. Okay? So these are the radiating arms that you are finding here. So what you found here, you are finding these are the cytoplasm here. These are called what? Oplasm. This is the structure of our egg, which we need to know. Then the process of what? Gametogenesis, that is the oogenesis, becomes complete. Thank you.